This is the R.I.S.E weekly report for the week of September 7th to September 13th, 2015. Monday marked the beginning of a violent week for South Shore residents. In the early morning hours, a 25-year-old man was taken to Northwestern Hospital in critical condition following a shooting by two men around 75th and South Shore Drive. Later in the afternoon, a 45-year-old woman was shot in the hip on 71st Street. Thursday night, a 35-year-old man was shot on East 75th Street by a man dressed in all black, leaving him in serious condition. Both were taken to Stroger Hospital. In related news, groups that have been fighting to reopen a Southside Trauma Center have claimed a bittersweet victory this week, as the University of Chicago has conceded in part to their demands. The campaign began following the death of 18-year-old activist Damian Turner, who was caught in gang crossfire, but was unable to receive care just 3 blocks away at the University of Chicago. Studies show that travel more than 5 miles away from a trauma center can significantly increase mortality rates from gunshot wounds, car accidents, assaults, and other injuries. Residents of the Southeast Side will see limited relief, however, from the decision. For residents of Hegewisch, the nearest trauma center is still 14 miles away in Oak Lawn, while Northwest Indiana residents must travel to Gary. Alderwoman Garza expressed her disappointment that the 10th Ward is still being overlooked, and that the new center will not be closer, and vowed to support actions to address these needs. On Saturday, high winds and rain brought a number of waterspouts to the area. The winds caused petcoke alerts to be issued from mobile messaging services that warned residents of dangerous conditions from the increase in particulate matter from petcoke storage facilities. The World Health Organization notes that particulate matter can lead to increased cardiovascular and lung cancer mortality, in addition to asthma, decreased lung function, and premature death. On Friday, residents joined the rest of the nation in remembering the fallen in September 11th memorial celebrations. Many called on the U.S. to honor victims by not causing similar atrocities in other regions and ending war operations. Using the hashtag After September 11th, many people shared stories of racism and pain following the tragic events. On Sunday, many residents also caught images of B-52 stealth bomber that flew over the lake as part of a remembrance celebration at the Bears game. On Sunday, hundreds gathered in celebration of Chicago's oldest Mexican Independence Day parade and one of the oldest in the country. According to the historian Michael Inez Jimenez, early Independence Day celebrations helped create a sense of national identity rooted in Chicago that reached across regional and racial differences and were used in organizing to overcome racial and classist adversity. Thanks for joining us for this weekly review. Now, a couple of quick announcements. The Southeast Environmental Task Force will be having its annual fundraiser on Saturday the 19th between 3:30 and 8 at Club 81-2 on Wolf Lake. There will be plenty of food and prizes. Please consider making a donation to this important organization that has played a pivotal role in local environmental issues for more than a decade. Also, police in South Chicago are warning that lawn care professionals are being targeted for robberies. 2 such robberies occurred on July 16th and September 1st, but the police are still looking for leads. Anyone with information is asked to contact Area South Detectives at 312-747-8273. Thank you for joining us. Peace.